Welcome you all to the video lecture on signals and system. Today we are going to discuss about block diagram representation for the given h of z. So we need to draw the direct form 1 and direct form 2 realization for the given h of z. H of z is given by 1 plus 0.8 z inverse divided by 1 minus 0.5 z inverse plus 0.7 z power minus 2 minus 0.6 z power minus 3. So, for this given h of z, we are going to draw direct form 1 and direct form 2 realization. So, today I am going to tell the simple way to draw the structure. Okay. So, given is your h of z, that is 1 plus 0.8 z inverse divided by 1 minus 0.5 z inverse plus 0.7 z power minus 2 minus 0.6 z power minus 3. So, if it is the given h of z, what we have to do? First, compare the numerator and denominator. Okay. So, always the denominator will have less power when compared to the denominator term. So, when you compare here we have z power minus 1, here we have z power minus 3. So, here z power minus 3 we have. When comparing z power minus 1 and z power minus 3, the number of delay elements in the denominator is high. Okay. So, we are going to use 3 terms to draw your block diagram, that is your symbol. This symbol we are going to use, which is nothing but your adder, and then this is the multiplier, the arrow. The line with the arrow is nothing but multiplier. So, here we will be having some constants like a or 3 or 4, some constant will be having in the line, and then followed by we have a delay element. So, delay element is given by z inverse. So, here we have only z power minus 1, here we have z power minus 3. So, the number of delay elements in the denominator is high. So, we are going to consider that term. So, first, instead of drawing direct form 1, I am going to draw the direct form 2 structure. So, direct form 2 structure, which is very simple and straightforward realization. Okay. So, where we are going to use or reduce the number of delay elements in the block diagram representation. Okay. So, first let me draw the direct form 2 structure. So, these are all the 3 elements, that is adder, multiplier and delay element we have. So, using this we are going to draw the direct form 2 structure for the given h of z. So, z power minus 3. So, whatever I have here, z power minus 3 means take that in the middle. Okay. So, 3 z power minus 3 means 3 times you have delay element. So, 3 times you have to draw the delay element, z power minus 1, z power minus 1 and z power minus 1. Okay. So, 3 times we have to draw the delay element, and then whatever you have here in the numerator. Okay. So, this is your numerator term, that we have to draw in the right hand side part. Whatever we have in the denominator, that we are going to draw in the left hand side. Okay. So, numerator term, you have to remember that always numerator in the right hand side, denominator in the left hand side. This is for the direct form 2 structure. So, numerator term, first element is 1. Okay. So, there is no delay element. So, starting first line will be a 1, that is a line with the multiplier. Here the constant value is 1. So, put 1. And then what about your second element? 0.8 is z inverse. Okay. So, after z inverse only I have to put one line. And what is your multiplication constant term? That is 0.8. Okay. So, here I have z inverse. So, after z inverse I am going to draw a line with 0.8. These two elements are added. So, I am going to put a adder. Always here in the first term I have to put the adder, and always I have to use up arrow. So, all those things you have to follow. So, use your up arrow and finish it off. And coming to your denominator, denominator always in the left side. Okay. And always this term when you see, okay, always it will be 1. in any problem. If it is not 1, if it is some other element, you have to convert that it as 1. Okay. So the denominator term, always this will be 1, always that will be in the forward direction. So remember that. And then all other terms except 1, all other terms, okay, you have to draw in the reversal direction. So whenever you are going to draw in the reversal way, you have to change your sign. Okay, so here this line, it is in the forward direction, but denominator term I have to draw in the reverse manner like this. Okay, so changing the direction. So changing the direction means change your sign also. So here I have minus 0.5 z inverse. So after z inverse only I have to draw this line. So minus 0.5 I have to write it as plus 0.5, and then again 0.7 z power minus 2 I have. So 1 z inverse followed by z inverse. So z power minus 2 I will be having here, and here in the left hand side I have to reverse your direction. Also change your sign, minus 0.7 plus 0.7 will become minus 0.7. Then fourth term is z power minus 3. So z power minus 1, z power minus 1, z power minus 1. Multiply all these three terms, you will be getting z power minus 3, which I have to multiply with minus 0.6. But since I am reversing the direction, I have to use plus 0.6. And again denominator I have 4 terms. Whenever I have 4 terms, then I should use only 3 adders. Here numerator I have 2 terms, I will be having 1 adder. So denominator I have 4 terms, I will be having 3 adder. Always start from the first line. Okay, so here 1 adder, here 1 adder, here 1 adder. Okay, last line you will not get any adder at all. And always connect all the terms in the upward direction. Put the arrow in the upward direction. Okay, meaning that here 1 and then 0.5 z inverse are getting added, followed by this term is getting added, again followed by this term, it is getting added. And then here input is always x of z, output is y of z. Why we are writing this? H of z is nothing but the transfer function which is given by y of z by x of z. So this is the direct form 2 realization, that is we are going to represent the given function in a pictorial way. Okay, so this is direct form 2. Then what about your direct form 1? So once you have drawn or very thorough with the direct form 2 structure, you can easily draw the direct form 1 structure from this. Okay, so I will draw here itself. So direct form 1 means whatever you have in the second half part. So this is your second part of your diagram. Okay, second half part you have to draw in the first part. Okay, that is in the left hand side you have to draw. So I am going to draw this part in the left hand side. So what I have, z inverse, here 1, here 0.8. Okay, I have 1 adder. So connect it, and then first part, this is my first part of the diagram. Okay, so this part I have to draw in the right hand side. So how will you draw? So we have 3 z inverse terms. Okay, first line is 1, second line 0.5, third line minus 0.7, fourth line 0.6. Draw as it is, whatever you have there, draw as it is. Okay, like this. So the second part, that is your right side part, will come to the left side, and your first part, that is your left side part, you have to draw in the right hand side. Okay, so you are going to split this diagram into 2 halves. Okay, so this part, it is there in the right left side, and this part it is there in the right side. So once done with all these things, here always input is given by x of z, Here always output is given by y of z. Connect both the diagrams as it is. Just connect both the diagrams. Okay. So, this is the direct form 1 structure. Okay. So, for the given h of z, this is the direct form 2 structure, this is direct form 1. So, always remember that numerator you have to draw in the right side, denominator you have to draw in the left side. While drawing in the left side, change your direction, also change your sign. So, once you have done that, split your diagram into two halves. So, right side part will come in the left side part will come in the right hand side. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching.